Maureen, what is pigmentation?
So pigmentation is one of our biggest skin conditions that patients come in for. And you have to, and this is a very important problem, because you have to distinguish between the different kinds of pigmentation. And most people think pigmentation is just brown spots that they are developing on their skin. So when patients come in, if they're older than 40, then you could be getting age spots, or wisdom spots as we call them, which was from chronic sun damage, UVA exposure, where that part of the skin gets lipofuscions and they actually start increasing, like little different spots on the face. But very often, and the body of course, people who've had extensive sun damage and sun tanning get these spots, these dark spots, and then they also get the light spots, which is also due to sun damage. So we have to distinguish to see which is which, and I tell my doctors that if a patient comes in over 40, then you can look to see whether it's hormonal pigmentation or whether it's pigmentation, like sunspots, because there's a big difference in how you treat that. And lots of these patients go to clinics who think that pigmentation is pigmentation, and they don't understand the underlying causes of pigmentation. So they usually start with their IPLs, which you can treat pigmentation, but we find that with hormonal pigmentation you cannot keep hammering with the IPL, because then you get something called rebound pigmentation, because the IPL, too many IPL treatments can cause inflammation in the skin, and then once you get the inflammation, you start getting post-inflammatory pigmentation, and you can make your melasma worse. So that is the one kind, melasma, which is a very difficult pigmentation to treat. I would say it's one of our most difficult, skin conditions to treat, because you have to know what's happening with melasma. But that we'll discuss later. And then you get the age spots, and then you also get the post-inflammatory pigmentation, which can happen in anybody, but you'll find that our people of color actually have it much worse, because they have got increased melasmatic activity. That it means they make more pigment. As soon as they get trauma to the skin, if you cut your skin, or if you get some kind of skin condition like acne, dermatitis, eczema, you will find that you will start developing post-inflammatory pigmentation down the line, hyperpigmentation. So it's very important to also treat the causes of that, because it's pointless just treating, what you're seeing on the skin. You have to make sure that you're not getting more and more of these acne lesions, because that's just going to perpetuate the cycle. So that's why it's so important to differentiate between those three main causes of pigmentation.